So a couple of things on lighting at a Bunsen burner. I like to teach students to make sure that this valve is fully closed. And so I'll turn it in this direction, clockwise, make sure it's shut. And then I'll turn the gas on completely. So the gas being on completely is this valve pointing straight out over the nozzle like this. And then you'll take your lighter and we'll light this though, and then we'll slowly open this. And notice I didn't stick it directly over. So if you stick it directly over, it sometimes just blows it out. Because when you first turn this on, there's a lot of air in here. It'll just blow this thing out. So it's easier just to stick it to the side. Now that it has gas in it, it lights up just fine. I don't know if you can actually see the flame. But I'm going to adjust the flame as well. You'll notice that down here there's an opening at the bottom. And that's to let air in. And if I pinch it, you can see how it turns yellow. So the flame is igniting up here, but the gas is being shot up through the little nozzle at the bottom. The reason it's important to have the gas pressure all the way open is because that pressure is what pushes the gas out of the lower nozzle in the bottom that shoots the gas to the top. So if you don't have the pressure high enough or you have it on really low, there is a possibility that when you ignite it, even though there's gas up here, it'll backflow down to the bottom and then ignite at the bottom. So if you need to have more oxygen, you turn it like that. I'm trying to put this right in front of the little black spot in the back. Now that's a hotter flame, and the hottest part of the flame is always the very tip of the blue interior cone. And if you need a cooler flame, you can do this. But the yellow that you're looking at here is actually from the emission lines of carbon that's unburned. And if you put a piece of glass over this, eventually what you'll see is a bunch of black soot accumulating on top of the material that you're heating. This is actually what happens like in a kitchen stove that's dirty sometimes. Or camp stove, one of those outside burners. So we prefer to do it like this. This is completely combusting CO2, carbon dioxide, and so there's no sort of raw elemental carbon to be deposited on whatever you're trying to heat.